Story cards in Spryly are a great way to create content. Start by creating a new card and selecting Story Card, then select Edit Card to enter into the Story Card editor. It's a little different from the social and business card format. We're going to give this card a name, Traveling to Portugal, and we'll change the label color to yellow. Then we'll press the plus sign to make a selection from our component library. The first one we'll add is a banner photo, so we'll choose one from our library. This one will do, and it'll make a nice banner image. We'll crop it a little bit by adjusting the grab handles that surround the image. After pressing save, this image will now appear for the banner for our card. Then, when we press save again, the image will be uploaded and added to our card. The next element we're going to add is a title for our card. After selecting that component, we'll type in our title. When done, we'll hit save and it'll appear in our card. You can change the order of these objects at any time. However, the banner image will always appear as the top photo. Now, let's add some text which we've copied from Google that describes Portugal. Position your cursor where you'd like the content to appear and paste it into the paragraph component area. Now, let's add a little bit more text. Spryly supports Markdown, which is a very flexible format for adding style to your content. For example, by beginning lines with a hyphen, Markdown will automatically create a bulleted list. So here we're entering things that Portugal is known for, including great food, delicious wines, and beautiful cities. When we hit save, you'll see that this looks a little different in that it has been formatted with Markdown. Now let's add a couple of more photos to our card. We'll select the photo component and then choose an image from our library. This one of a cityscape looks good. We really don't have to crop it much. We'll just hit save to upload it and it will appear in our card. You can add any number of photos. With several new photos added to our story, things are looking great. As we mentioned earlier, you can easily change the position of any of the elements that appear in your story card by pressing the up or down icons that appear next to each element. The last element that we'll add to this card is an external web link. So again, we hit plus and select the component for web links, then enter a URL. In this case, it will be Rick Steves Europe. Spryly can automatically import open graph data. Some websites will provide a title, description, and image. But in our case, we're going to enter these items manually. We entered a link to a public image. Now we'll enter a title to Rick Steves Europe and a description that we've pulled from their website. We'll paste it in the description field, and that's all we have to do to create a very stylish-looking external web link. Our story card looks great inside the Spryly application. Let's see what it looks like when viewed externally. If you shared the URL to this card, it would look like this. Clicking on the glowing red button exposes a menu to the viewer that highlights elements of the card, such as the external web link we added. Story cards in Spryly are super flexible and allow you to create stylish mobile content quickly and easily. They're like little websites, and they each have their own scannable code and are ready to share.